Fish, and I am going to talk about metadata. I have a little cheat sheet that I use to make notes when I was reading the article, so I'm going to read off of that if you see me looking down. So basically, if I have to put metadata into words, it is basically words to video or video to words, but the actual definition that they gave for metadata is textual information that accompanies a video and helps search engines better understand the content as well as users to help find a video on the internet. It basically means taking advantage of words. So what they mean by taking advantage of words is how will we search videos and how do we look up videos. Most times we are looking up a video by the keywords we use, the titles, the descriptions, annotations, but this also includes captions and closed captions and transcriptions of videos. So metadata helps viewers find related videos. It provides for example, if I was looking on the internet for a video about, I don't know, a smoky eye tutorial, it's going to bring, if I type that into my search engine, smoky eye tutorial, it's going to bring me thousands upon thousands of videos about smoky eye tutorial. But if I was only looking for one specific YouTuber who's talking about smoky eye tutorial, either Jackie Aina or Jacqueline Hill, I will see them, but I'll also see other people's relating to smoky eye tutorial. I also talked about direct temporal metadata, or time-based metadata is information that is tied to the timeline within a video. So this would be closed caption. This is another form of metadata. A lot of times, closed caption is used for people who either have a hard time listening to a video or people who just want to have closed captions on the video while they're watching a video. I am one of those people. Sometimes I have a hard time listening to a video. It's not because I have anything wrong with my hearing. It's just that sometimes if a YouTuber or a blogger is talking too fast, I need those closed captions at the bottom to help me keep up with them. Or if I'm watching a scene of a movie, I like to have it on because it's just something that helps me. And it's very informative and it helps me understand what words they're using and the context and how it's being used and the vocabulary of this writer or YouTuber or blogger or whoever it may be. By having metadata association with every video, it makes it easier to process and provide content and maintain an archive. I feel like as we transgress into more technological advances, we will need those metadatas because it's hard finding the correct video that you want. Like I said before, if I'm looking for a smoky eye tutorial, there's going to be thousands upon thousands videos come up. And sometimes there'll be videos I don't even want to come up. So, and that's just the price we pay for using certain generalized words. So that's why having metadata is so important, because we get to specify and narrow down our searches as much as possible for correct video. Like I said again, if I am looking for a smoky eye tutorial, and maybe I was looking for Jackie Aina's smoky eye tutorial, I could put Jackie Aina's smoky eye tutorial instead of just putting smoky eye tutorial. That would help my search engine narrow down what video I'm actually looking for, and it would direct me on the first page to this user, not to fourth page to this user. That can help us as a general public as we search for videos is brief descriptions. Having a brief description in a video helps viewers not to have to sit through a video for hours upon hours and watch it. So if we can scroll down to the description and just say, oh, Jackie Aina performs smoky eye tutorial and here's the product she's using. That will help me, generally. Now, the same thing applies to movies. When we're looking for a special movie, if we go to horror on Netflix, we have hundreds of horror movies, but maybe I'm looking for a specific type of horror movie. So I sit there and I read the description for a horror movie. So maybe one was like, oh, a deaf girl is trapped in the woods and the killer is searching for her. Okay, that sounds like something I would like. So that is just how a brief description can help us search for videos on YouTube, or not even on YouTube. It's just in general in our memes. I know we're specifying it just to YouTube, but brief descriptions help us in many forms and many forms and many platforms. Because we also have television descriptions, we can use film descriptions, music description. It just helps us narrow down our choice in our life. I know a lot of people don't put the descriptions in their videos. And it's kind of disappointing, but a lot of people also don't search for description. They'd rather just click on the video, wait 30 seconds to see what the video is about, then click off the video. And that's not really how we should navigate on the internet. We should look for descriptions. We should look for keywords. We should look for these metadata that we are talking about right now. Very interesting while reading the article is how to describe metadata and the usage of metadata. So when I'm thinking about metadata, I'm thinking about only the end result of production. I'm not thinking about pre-production or post-production or anything like that. I'm thinking about the final distribution to the audience. But according to the article, metadata can be used in a number of different ways. Even before we get to the post-production field, we can use it in pre-production. For example, the article said how for cameras, we can use metadata to talk about the aspect of camera, the frame rate, the shutter speed, even the type of camera that we have and the description that we have for a camera. We can also use metadata for clipboards and our scripts and stuff. How do we break down a script? What our keywords is. How can we use those keywords to help us do breakdown sheets or shot sheets or whatever? We can also use metadata in editing, which is a post-production job. The way we use it like that is by making sure we label and name our clips. So a lot of times people have a clip and a lot of times people will film for 12 hours. In those 12 hours, you break up a lot of clips. So one way to organize yourself and organize your clip is by naming them. If I have a kind of medium close-up of me, I can name a clip medium close-up dash tish shot 2 or shot 1 or shot whatever. That will help me organize my clips better. That's something I personally do when I am filming on sets. I name it by the shot and by who's in the shot, the characters. And lastly, I put at the end like if there was a problem with the shot, so audio or focus or shakiness. I put it just so we have that information and we know what type of clip this is and how it will affect us in later on product. Obviously we know metadata can help us in producing a video. So I know I've only seen this not really on YouTube. I've seen this a lot on TED Talk, where they actually have a full transcription of the video. So it's not just closed captions, they have a full-on transcription of what the video is talking about that you can scroll down and read later on. Another way we can use metadata is, I said before, keywords, description, title, closed captions. But we can also use metadata in our archiving. So a lot of videos a lot of people put videos in archives. The way we organize that in our archives is by taking notes, description, and labeling our videos and using keywords. This will just help us keep track and make sure we look for videos later on. A lot of times we break up a lot of videos and we don't know what we're looking for. But one way to help us simplify that is by using for a keyword. So if I have a close-up of me, I can just put in close-up Tish, and maybe that video will pop up, and may pop up other videos too. But it simplifies that video collection and library, and I don't have to sit there and spend more hours than needed to looking for one video. That is my brief description about metadata. Going into this article, I really did not know a lot about metadata. I didn't even know it was a word for what I was looking at. Like I said before, I use YouTube a lot, and I just type in like whatever, and I just scroll through whatever looking for the right video. I did not know about as much advances that we have using metadata. I didn't know it could be this complex, And I do not know how much it can simplify my workload or my time I spend on the internet. So I will in the future take full advantage of metadata. I think going forward, I think a lot of YouTubers and beauty influencers and vloggers should take more advantage of metadata. I don't think a lot of them realize how easy it will be if they use metadata for a lot of people. Cause okay, a lot of YouTubers and people I follow do not add descriptions for their video. They would rather put in promotional codes or clickbait items or links to where you can find something at, which is great. It's great. But a brief description of what your video is will also help me more than telling me where I can find a product at. I mean, I can obviously Google that, but thank you for giving me this link and providing it to me. But I would rather know ahead of time when I click on your video, what am I going to see? What am I going to watch? Summarize the video for me. Because that will determine if I'm happy and if I'm not happy with your video, your content. So I really think metadata is beneficial to everyone. We just have to know how to use it. I don't think a lot of people know how to use metadata because they don't know what metadata is and they don't take full advantage of the word. So going forward, I hope more YouTubers and influencers use metadata in a professional, correct way, if you will. That is what I have to say about metadata. I hope I explained it correctly. I hope I gave enough of my personal opinion and belief about metadata. And I hope you don't mind me rambling and sitting on the floor of my apartment. I hope I'm loud enough too. I'm talking very low, so that was metadata. And my name is Leticia Brown, and thank you for watching.